Ash Ketchum is 33, he has a family, 2 kids, he married Serena, the internet just broke. Hey everyone, it's Charles. Today we're gonna do our second quick chat, 3 minutes. Let's dive into this topic and have a nice little conversation about it. So an image just surfaced today that everyone is going absolutely insane about. This image right here is supposedly a leak from the March edition of Koro Koro. Koro Koro comic is a manga magazine published by Shogakukan in Japan that's been running since 1977. It's a huge deal in the manga world, and new Pokemon information is often teased in the magazine. Like last July, we saw the teaser for this new legendary Pokemon who's going to be in the upcoming movie. Anyways, here's the image that kicked the beehive earlier today. The image says, an entirely new generation, a global adventure. And 22 years after Ash's journey, a new journey begins. What kind of adventure awaits the new trainers? The world continues to grow. Let's get ready. And as you can see, it shows 4 characters here. We have Evan, 7 years old, a student at Professor Oak's research lab. Ruda, 12 years old, a Pokemon trainer. So 2 little kids, and Serena, 34 years old, a Kalos and Kanto superstar, former Kalos queen. And next to Serena, we have Ash, 33 years old, Kanto League champion, Alola League champion, gym leader of Pallet Town. And in the corner, this little call out shouting, details in the next issue. I've got to say, when my friend first sent me this image, I almost crapped myself because goddamn, I've been hoping they were going to do something like this for many, many years. I mean, just look at this picture. Ash has become a handsome and cool 33-year-old dude. Serena is looking mighty fine as a mum, and just the idea of following a new generation of trainers was just something I've been personally wanting for at least a decade. But then I noticed something about the picture. Something about the Japanese in the title just feels a little bit off. It's not like it's incorrect, it's just a little weird feeling. And in the description in the lower corner, while the Japanese is correct, it's written in a polite style of Japanese that you just wouldn't see used in Koro Koro unless someone was being quoted in an interview. And then finally, my attention dropped to the very bottom of the image where you can see in that tiny, tiny text right there, Nova Noah at DeviantArt, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. No, it's not real. This image that everyone is going nuts about is not real. A lot of people today were super hyped up thinking this image was real, but sadly, it is not. So I checked out this artist, Nova Noah, and it seems like they wanted to enter this in a contest being held on Tumblr and Twitter called Fan Kid Week, wherein artists basically draw fan art of Pokemon characters' kids. And these kids have to be their original creations, and then they post them to Tumblr and Twitter with the hashtag. As they put it here, a fan kid is the child of one or more pre-existing canon characters in a series, in this case, Pokemon. However, the child is created by a fan, like an OC, thus the term fan kid. However, this artist couldn't make it quite in time for the contest, so they just ended up posting it a week late and creating this craze. And here we are. It's sadly not a real thing, but a very cool piece of art nevertheless. What's your take on the drawing? I personally thought it's great. I mean, Ash looks cool. I particularly love how the kids have the little lightning bolt things on their cheeks. The keystone is a nice touch. And as for the Serena shipping, the XY segment of the anime is probably the most beloved arc among fans, so Serena is definitely a popular choice. But alas, seeing as it is not an official image, I must ask, who would you ship with Ash Ketchum? And what do you think about this image, or the possibility of Ash stepping away from the anime and a new generation of trainers embarking on their own Pokemon journey? At the end of the day, I was disappointed that this wasn't real, and it really harkened back to the Misty and Ash rumor that came out of the Mewtwo Strikes Back trailer like 20 years ago, which was recently quashed. But although this image is a fake, it has got me dreaming again. I would love to see an Ash in his 30s with a new group of trainers, including his children, embarking on their own journey. I personally think that would be a very cool adventure to follow. How about you?